In this module, I'll be showing you how to edit both images and background images for your slides. Keep in mind that both have different purposes for your content, and that includes editing them. First, I'll show you how to add and edit images. Simply click on Insert from the tab and choose Pictures. A new window will pop up, prompting you to choose the picture that you want to use. Once you've chosen a picture, it will be added to your slide. To edit the picture, all you need to do is click on the picture, and as you can see on top of the screen, a new tab, Format, appears. If you click on that tab, you will get to see all the editing options available for you to choose from. You can do picture corrections, colors, and add artistic effects under the Adjust section. Once you've chosen the adjustment you want to make for your picture, click on the option and it will be applied instantly. Additionally, you can style or frame up your picture using the Picture Style section. As you can see, there is a range of styles that you can choose from. You can hover your mouse to any styles to see a quick preview of it. Let's go with this one. Additionally, you can also add borders, effects, and layout to your picture. Border gives an outline to the picture using different colors and lines to it. Effects, on the other hand, adds a visual effect to your picture, such as giving it shadows, reflections, glows, and 3D rotations. Finally, layout. Choosing a layout means you'll convert your picture to a built-in smart art graphic that can arrange, caption, and resize the pictures easily. Next is the Arrange section. This section helps arranging your picture to move either forward or backward. For example, if you have a text to be put up on top of your picture, click on the picture and send it backwards. This will automatically put your text forward instead of your picture. Next and final section is the size. If you ever need to crop your picture, click Crop and adjust the picture the way you want it to be cropped. You can also adjust the height and width of it using the arrows here. That is how you edit and format a normal image. Background image, on the other hand, differs from normal image. To see the difference, right-click on any slide and choose Format Background. From the options given, you can fill your slide background using a solid, gradient, picture, or pattern backgrounds. Say, for example, you want to use a solid fill as your background. From the window, choose your desired color and click Apply. See how it applies to the chosen slide? If you want to use this color for the rest of your slide, you can just click Apply to All from the previous box, and the rest of your slides will change accordingly. This technique also applies to the rest of the background fill options, be it patterns and pictures. There you have it. In the next module, I'll show you how to edit your text to give it a more compelling effect to your content. Previously, I taught you how to edit and format both image and background image for your content. Now, I'll show you how to add some text effects to your content. First off, click on the text box of your text. From there, you can see a new tab called Format appear on top of your screen. Just like the previous module, in the Format tab, you'll get to see all kinds of editing sections available for your text. Since we only want to edit the text directly, we will be focusing on the Word Art Styles section. If you scroll down to it, you can see all kinds of instant text styles. Let's try choosing one. Note how once you've chosen the one that you want, you can see an immediate change to your selected text. Just like what you did on the previous module, you can edit the text further using the Text Fill, Text Outline, and Text Effect. Utilize all three options to get the best result for your text. For now, let's add a 3D rotation to the text. Go to Text Effect and choose 3D Rotation. Pick one of your preferred effects and apply it to the text. That's how you style up your text. At this point, you've mastered both image and text editing skills for your content video using PowerPoint. For the next part, I'll show you how to add audio and video to boost your content. In this video, I'm going to show you how to record high-quality audio. Having your sound clips in high quality is essential because it will help the overall quality of your sound clips, which will be very important when you do voiceovers for modules or videos. There are three main components that play a big part in ensuring you record the highest quality audio possible, and they are the environment, the recording device, and your voice. The first component is the environment. It's important that you do your recording in the most conducive environment possible. This is because ambient sounds like traffic, conversations, the hums and buzzes from the air conditioning and fans could reduce your recording quality. For home recording, it is best to have a special room for recording purposes. However, if you don't have it, a quiet room with sound-absorbing objects inside will work too. The objects can be a closet, paneling, wood boards, beds, chairs, sofas, shelves, and curtains. This is to reduce echo bouncing from the walls, floor, and ceiling, which can reduce the recording quality. You can also invest in making a special booth for recording. However, if you think that buying a ready-made recording booth to be too expensive, there are lots of videos online that can teach you how to build your own recording booth at home. The second component is the recording device. This is the most obvious component. No recording can be done without a recording device like microphones or specialized sound recorders. As you may have known, to get high-quality voice, you must go for the premium devices, which unfortunately are very expensive. Some microphones and recording devices may cost thousands of dollars. Don't fret, however. There are actually very affordable microphones that produce very high-quality sound. One such example is the Blue Microphones Yeti. This is because it has studio-quality sound recording, which is a big plus if you want high-quality audio. It's also very affordable. You can get this online for lower than $150. The third is also the biggest advantage. Its plug-and-play properties. You just simply plug into any USB port on your computer, do some simple settings, and you're ready to record. The third component is the source of the sound itself, which is your voice. The main goal of voice recording is to produce crisp, clear sound recordings with a clear voice. If this cannot be achieved, you may find that your recordings are less than satisfactory. During recording, it's worth it if you speak slower. Basically, you slow down a bit from your usual speaking speed. This is because when we speak naturally, we have no interruptions in our speeches compared to recording. Even with a script, you may find yourself stumbling around and speaking in a very unclear way if you try to speak too fast from a script. This brings me to the third point, which is practice. Before doing the final recording, I highly recommend you do 2 to 3 practice recordings and hear them back. This way you can fine-tune your voice, tone, and speed, ensuring the final recording to be your best. The biggest thing that can help you here is a script, which will help you with your speech and ensure a smooth recording session. So there you have it. That was how you can improve your sound recording and produce high-quality audio all the time, every time. Hey there! In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a new membership level within Wishlist. So, if you are starting on a new website, you will not see anything over here. Let's just proceed to add in a new membership level. We'll start off with the first membership level. Key in any name you want. If you plan to have different levels, you will do well to plan the name in advance. For example, I'm just going to call this Gold Membership Level. As you can see on the next column, your registration URL has already been created for you. You can choose to name it however you want, but I recommend you just leave it as it is, so it will be harder for people to guess your registration address. The next step is your redirects. How After Login works is that whenever a member logs in, he or she will see an existing web page of your choice. You can choose to leave this by default, or if you have already created a web page that you want your audience to see first, you can do so. I want to let you know that this is a good opportunity to show a one-time offer if you have any, and this will give you a chance to make money. The next part is called After Registration. This is the first page your member will see as soon as he or she signs up. Again, you can choose to leave this by default or send him or her to a specific web page of your choice. The following step is Access To. You're going to plan to have only one membership level for your membership site, then this will be quite straightforward, as you can opt for all of these options. Or you can just choose to leave these alone if you used to have different membership levels that have access to different pages in your website. Moving on is the length of subscription. If you are doing a monthly membership site, then it will make sense to put in every 30 days. When the payment does not go through, the membership will expire by itself. You must set this up with your payment process, which you can complete through the Integration tab, which will not be covered in this video. Alternately, if this is going to be a lifetime membership where your customer pays only once to have access to your membership site permanently, then you'd want to opt for the no expiration date. Now let's have a look at advanced settings. This is optional. For the registration requirements, I recommend you opt for Require CAPTCHA Image on registration page, as this protects your registration page against robots and automated sign-ups. If you really want to make sure that your members really want to sign up to your membership site, you can click on the second option, which is the Require Email Confirmation after registration. The rest of the options can be left alone, although you will do well to check them out and see if you'd like to add on some advanced settings to your membership site. But as far as the basics go, you're pretty much done and you continue to add new level. That's about it. In this video, I'm going to show you how to record sound in MP3 using the built-in sound recorder and Audacity. Usually, when you record sound for voiceovers, you can use the built-in sound recording software, or you can download the Audacity software free online. First off, let's record sound using the sound recorder. It's really straightforward. Just open Sound Recorder and you will see something like this. Next, to record sounds, just click Start Recording, and as you can see, the software is recording your voice as you speak. After you've finished recording, simply click Stop Recording, and a window will appear prompting you to save your recording. Let's go ahead and save this, but first you can also select where you want to save this, and in this case, I've selected to save it on the desktop. And there you go, the recording is now successfully saved. The second recording software I'm going to show you is Audacity. You can find this online and download it for free. After you've downloaded and installed the software, open it, and you'll see something like this. This will be the main interface on which you can record or edit the sounds. On the top left portion of the screen, you can see 6 buttons, which are Pause, Play, Stop, Skip to Start, Skip to End, and Record. To start recording sounds using Audacity, simply click the Record button, and you'll see the software recording your voice. After you have finished recording, click Stop to stop the recording. To replay what you have recorded, click Play again. And to stop it, click Stop. After you're satisfied with everything, you can go ahead and save it. Click on File, and then Export, and then select MP3 as the file you want to save. At this point, you can also select where you want the file to be saved, and in this case, I selected Desktop. Click Save. Then a new window will appear, prompting you to insert the details of the sound clip you have created just now. The fields are artist name, track title, album title, track number, year, genre, and comments. You can fill these out if you want. After that, you can go ahead and click OK. So there you have it. That was how you record sounds in MP3. Welcome back. In this video, you'll learn what is print on demand and how it works. What is print on demand? Products such as manuscripts, books, or CDs are printed or produced individually when there is a demand or order placed. This is different from your normal publishing, as products are not produced in bulk before promotion or sales. Print-on-demand publishing has become more and more prevalent, especially among independent or self-publishing parties. How does print-on-demand work? It's quite simple. You only produce what is in demand. A print-on-demand publisher will have digital files of a product. They will only print or produce a product when it is ordered and will ship the order to the customer when it is ready. Let's illustrate an example. Let's say you have an audio home study course on how to lose weight by eating clean. You already have the readily made digital files and you do not produce it physical copy straight away. You only produce the physical CD when a customer orders or demands for it regardless of the quantity. Why print on demand? There are 5 key benefits of print on demand. 1. Make more money out of your products. When you choose to publish with commercialized publishing companies, it will drastically affect your profit margin. For instance, the founder of Lulu.com, Bob Young, when he wrote his own book and had it published by a world-leading publishing company, only made $2,311 from the net profit of $500,000. Self-publishing enables you to set your price and profit from your own work. It also helps you to make money and save money. 2. No upfront printing or storage costs. No physical copies are held, therefore no bulk upfront printing costs are incurred. This also saves you the storage costs to store the printed copies. 3. Your product is readily available for sale. Unlike physical copies that are produced and printed beforehand, which require some time, when you print on demand, your products are ready to be sold anywhere and any time. All you need to do is convert your digital copy to a physical copy and ship your order. 4. Changes can be made almost instantly. When you detect an error or you need to improvise your content, you can easily make changes as you are dealing with the digital copy of your product. This takes time if you're dealing with in bulk, readily printed products. 5. Gives more control and power to self-publishers. You have complete control of the editing, design, as well as distribution process. You are also fully aware of where your money goes and the profit you make. Having listed out the pros of print on demand, there is a drawback of print on demand. As you are not producing your products in bulk, the cost may be higher. However, you are saving a lot from not spending money up front in the initial step. As mentioned in the first chapter of this video tutorial, when you have recorded your podcast, you would need to search for a place to host your podcast so it will reach your targeted audience. There are various platforms to host your podcast, such as SoundCloud, Podbean, Amazon S3, Podomatic, and so on. However, for this tutorial, we will only be focusing on SoundCloud as it is user-friendly, especially for beginners. The first step is to sign up for a SoundCloud account. All you need to do is sign up by using an active email address. Remember to use the name of your podcast as the name that displays on your profile. A confirmation email will be sent to you and you can then proceed using SoundCloud. The second step is to complete your profile information. Upload your profile image, add a description of your podcast to your profile's bio, which will then be used as your RSS feed description. In the links section, add links of your social media accounts. The next step is to adjust your content settings. On the Settings page, click the Content tab. You then need to choose a category for your podcast. There will be various categories to choose from and select what is related to your content. Then click the Contains Explicit Content box if applicable. Select the Include in RSS feed. You would also want to select Creative Commons license. This will protect your content. Now you can proceed to upload your audio file by checking on Upload on the top right of the page. The upload may take a while depending on the size of your audio file. When you have uploaded your file, you need to fill in the details of the file. This will be your podcast. You would also need to upload an image representing your podcast. When you're done, click Save. Your podcast is now officially published and your RSS feed is ready to be submitted to your preferred podcasting directories, such as iTunes and Stitcher. To submit podcast to iTunes, you need to head back to your settings page and click Content. Copy your RSS feed URL and follow the submission instructions on how to submit your feed to your preferred directory. You are now good to go. Welcome back. In this video tutorial, I'll walk you through the 5 tips to create compelling podcasts. There are 5 tips to produce unique, quality audio content. 1. Focus on your niche. 2. Choose a strong name. 3. Create a cover image. 4. Insert theme music. 5. Add podcast chapters. Firstly, focus on your niche. As you may know, there are various existing podcasts out there. However, you do not need to create an entirely new podcast even though most of the topics are already covered. All you need to do is repurpose and have your own spin of the topics. Make sure you identify your niche as well as your audience. It's better to be as specific and clear as possible on what you want to venture into. For instance, if you choose to create a podcast on internet marketing, you may focus your podcast on how to be a successful internet marketer. The second tip is to choose a strong name for your podcast. The name you choose for your podcast is important as your audience will search for your podcast using it. It also reflects exactly what your podcast is about. Thirdly, you need to create a cover image for your podcast. This is the first thing your audience will see once they come across your podcast. Therefore, it must be captivating enough to attract their attention. An image is also required if you wish to list your podcast on the iTunes directory. Make sure that your podcast cover is also related to your content. The fourth tip is to insert theme music. This will make your podcast more memorable to your listeners. You may access free tunes for your podcast on sites like Free Music Archive and Vimeo's Music Store. The fifth tip is to add podcast chapters. This gives your users more control on what they choose to listen to. They can skip or select segments that they choose to listen to. They work like chapters in a book. When arranging your podcast in chapters, it represents your podcast in a more organized manner. Welcome back. In this video tutorial, you'll learn how to record your podcast using Audacity. The first step is to install and set up Audacity. Audacity is a great software for beginners. You can download Audacity 2.1.3 via audacityteam.org. When you have installed Audacity, you will now need to download and install the lame MP3 encoder to export your recorded audio files to MP3 later on. The next step is to connect your microphone to your device. Check if the software recognizes your microphone by clicking on the drop-down menu next to the small microphone icon. If you can see your mic, select it. On the top left corner, you can see the pause, play, stop, skip back, and skip forward, as well as the record buttons. To ensure that everything is functioning properly, click the record button and record yourself for a few seconds. Now you can play back your recording to ensure that everything is working and sounds good. The next step is to start recording your podcast. Recording via Audacity is quite straightforward. Just click the recording button and record your audio. When you're done recording, you need to save the file in an MP3 format. To do this, go to File, then Export Audio. Next, select MP3 files in the Save as Type drop-down menu. You then name your file and save it to your desktop. Open your saved MP3 file and try playing it on your preferred MP3 player. This is to ensure your recorded audio is working. Time to add transitions and animations to your content videos. To begin with, start with clicking on the Transition tab on top of the screen. As you can see, there is a range of transitions that you can choose from. Simply choose one that you wish to put on your slides. Let's go with the push option. Now, if you go to the effect options, it gives you an additional effect to the push option. You can set the direction of the effect from bottom, left, right, and top. What's more, you can allocate the time taken for the effect to be applied. You can set it to appear slower or faster than the default 1-second timing. Just change the duration and click on the effect to see it in action. Should you find the effect suitable to your content, simply click Apply to All, and the same effect will be applied to all the slides. That sums up the creation of transitions to your slides. Now it's time to add animations to your text. First of all, click on the text box. Next, look for the Animation tab on top, and a set of animation will be shown. Pick any animation that you would like to use for your text, for example, fly-in. Similarly, the effect option is available if you want to change the direction of the animation. In addition to that, click on the Animation pane. If you have more than one animation in a slide, you need to arrange the sequence to show which comes first, second, and so on. For example, you would want the first animation to start with previous, meaning the text will appear automatically after the whole slide emerges. You can set its individual timing and delay if you want to. Let's add another text animation. Choose an animation for the next text box and watch how the right pane adds its sequence at second. Finally, set it to Start After Previous. This will allow it to appear automatically after the first appearance. That is how you add transitions and animations to your PowerPoint slides. Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can further personalize your pages and posts in WordPress using personalization texts, or also known as shortcodes given by Wishlist. First up, I'm going to show you an example of what you can do. It doesn't matter what theme you're using. First, click on Edit and add in Post. Again, this is just an example. What I want to draw your attention to is there is a section here called WLM Shortcodes. When you pull down this menu, you will see that there are shortcodes. Then there will be a list of shortcodes where you can further add into the content of your website. For example, WLM underscore first name and WLM underscore last name means that your member's first name and last name has already been added into the membership site. Another element you would want to focus on will be the WLM underscore login form. You can choose to put this anywhere on the page in the widgets. Therefore, whenever someone logs into the membership site, the page will be further personalized. So here's an example. I'm going to add in a short code, which is the WLM underscore first name. Now I'm going to click Update or Save and view the page. As you can see here, the name of the member is already embedded into the page. This is good for you as it allows your membership site to be widely personalized, as well as giving a better experience to your members. Hello and welcome to the Physical Publishing video tutorial. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to produce your CD using Kunaki.com. Kunaki is a free site provided for free which specializes in print-on-demand CDs and DVDs for audio, video, ebooks, games, or data. The first step is to type in Kunaki.com, and you'll be directed to their homepage. Then you click on Customer Login on the right-hand side of the page. If you're new to Kunaki, you need to create a new account to access the site by clicking on the New Publisher/Product option on the above tab. If you already have an account, all you need to do is to log in using your email and password. When you've logged in, you can view your account details. This traces back your activities as well as your previous product creation via Kunaki. To create a new product, click on Create and Submit New Product. You'll then be directed to the Create a New Product page, where you can see various options available. For now, all you need to do is to focus on the first three options on the page, specifically the Artwork Dimensions tools. This is where you create an artwork for your CD. Click on the option here, then you are able to view a page where it enables you to design your CD disc, the front case booklet panel, the inside booklet panel, as well as the back tray card. As you can see, each design already has a default design, which is Beethoven's character for example purposes. You are able to customize your own design based on your preferences. You can also view the available fonts for your designs. There's a range of fonts to choose from. The first step is to design your disc. You may select your own image from your files to be uploaded. When you have selected your image, it will then appear on the disc. You can then adjust the image by zooming in and out or adjusting it to the left or right. There's also a reset button to start again. You are also able to customize your disc's color as well as adjusting your banner size, position, and alpha. You can then proceed to insert the title for your disc. This depends on the type of content you're selling. For this tutorial, let's say you're selling an audio content on how to create an ebook. You can always change the type of font as well as adjusting the color and size to suit the theme of your content. You can then apply this to the subtitle as well as the footer of your disc design. The same steps are applied to Step 2, Step 3, as well as Step 4 of your CD case design. It's very simple to execute and takes only a short period of time. I'll demonstrate to you the steps for each section. When you are done with all of the designs, you can now download them one by one. On the right-hand side corner of each section, you can see View and Download Full-Scale Image in a new window. Click on that option. When you've clicked on it, a new window will appear where a preview of your completed design is shown. Right-click on the image and Save Image As. Name your file and select where you would want to save it. Your image is now saved and ready for use. Follow the same steps for all designs. When you're done, you need to log back into your account on Kunaki.com for the next step. Then, when you are directed to your account, click on Create and Submit New Product. On the next page, you'll need to select which type of audio file you're going to create. Select Audio CD that will play on all CD audio players. You may upload your audio files that are in WAV, MP3, AAC, WMV, and M4A, and other formats. The next step is to ensure that you select a jewel case for the type of case and select CD for the type of disc. You can then click on Upload Audio Files and Artwork to start creating your product. You are then directed to the New Product Submission page. This is where you need to upload the disc designs that you have created and saved earlier on. You'll do this step by step. The first step is to upload your front case image. This is followed by the inside case sheet and the disc image. Last but not least is your back tray image. When you've completed all of the steps, you will then need to upload your audio files. Make sure that the audio files tally with the chapters you have included in your disc design. Name the audio files according to the chapters. The final step is to enter your product information. The bold fields are the required field for you to fill in. You can disregard the other fields if you're just starting out on producing your CD. First, select the Add a Kunaki UPC barcode. Then add in the title and subtitle of your content. Fill in the release date of your CD and the label. When you've completed all the required steps, you need to upload your CD designs as well as audio files by clicking on the Upload button. The audio files may take some time to upload depending on the size. When the files are uploaded, you can now click Submit Product. When you have submitted the product, you will be directed to a page where it shows the status of your product. It may take a couple of minutes for the completion of your product. When your product is ready, you will be notified through the page as well as via email. Then you would need to log into your account to complete the payment process. On your page, head to your products and click Configure. You'll be directed to another page where you can request to order your free review copy. This is important as you will have an idea of how your product will appear and make tweaks along the way. All you need to do is fill in your details. You also have a choice to proceed to payment straight away if you are satisfied with the product. Click on Order Your Product. A preview of your product with its details will be shown to you. Various payment options are made available for you. All you need to do is fill in your payment details. The pricing details are also made available for you depending on the quantity you are ordering. When the payment is completed, your product will be shipped to you. Hey there! In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure your wishlist member settings after installation. As you can see, there are two types of configuration tabs itself. In the System pages, you notice that this is the page where you can choose to display members who try to access your protected content. For the default setting, you can see a very simple message that tells them that they are not able to view the members area. For starters, you may choose to leave them blank, or if you decide to have your own customized page, then you will enter the address of the page that will be displayed to the non-members. Now, I would want to bring your attention to something that you can monetize from. Scroll down the page and you'll see that there is an option called After Logout. Now what this means to say is that whenever a member logs out of the members area, they'll be redirected to any address you want. In this case, you should take this opportunity to redirect them to a sales page of an offer or to an affiliate link. Once you're done, remember to click Save. You may choose to skip the other tabs. And now I want you to go to Miscellaneous, and you'll see that there is a list of options where you can choose yes or no. All of these are optional. What I want you to focus on is when you scroll down, there is this option called Show Affiliate Link and Footer. Select No. When you do this, the text powered by Wishlist will not appear on your login and registration pages. You may choose to change the other options any way you want, but most cases, leaving it by default will allow your membership to run as normal. Once you are done, you may click on Save and we will proceed to the next video. We've reached the final module on creating content using PowerPoint videos. Previously, when you saved your PowerPoint project to a video, it will automatically be in WMV format. Personally, this is not a reliable video format. The video format that I would suggest you use is MP4. It is high definition and works amazingly across multiple platforms, both online and offline. For this purpose, we're going to use a free converting software called AnyVideo Converter. First, click the Add or Drag Files and choose the WMV PowerPoint video. Then you need to change the video format output. Click the box besides Convert Now and scroll all the way down to find Customized MP4 Movie. This is the option that you need to choose. Next is the video size. Below the preview panel is the basic settings box. Click on the video size and make sure that it follows the original size of your video. In this case, it is 1280 by 720. Don't forget to set the output folder of your video. If everything is in order, click Convert Now. Depending on the size of your video, the time taken for it to be converted will vary. As you can see, once your video has been converted, it is now in MP4. Congratulations! You've successfully created a fresh new content video using only PowerPoint slides and converted it to MP4 video format. Hello and welcome back. This video tutorial will teach you how to protect your pages. When you have your contents ready to go in your WordPress site, the next thing you would want to do is to tag the pages. That's the purpose of having this membership script. So when you're in the draft mode for pages, and if you scroll below, you may see the wishlist member option. The default setting is listed as No, do not protect the content. Non-member can access it. Therefore, anyone can access it. This page is meant for paying members only, so the next thing you would want to do is opt for Yes, protect this content, members only. The next question you'll be asked is, select the membership level that can access this content, which means who can access the content. Therefore, if you have only one membership level, then opting for Charter will make sense. However, if you have multiple membership levels, you will have to decide which particular membership level will have access to this page. That's all there is to it. Frankly speaking, you do not have to change your settings, but if you're looking for something more advanced, you can consider enhancing your options further. Once you've updated your page, it'll be protected and no non-members can view this page. In this module, I'll be showing you how to record your PowerPoint slides into a video format. Once you've prepared all your slides, what you need to do is click on the File tab and choose Save and Send. From there, look for Create a Video option. Choose the Computer and HD Displays out of the remaining three options here. I would recommend you to choose the first one because that's the size you would want your videos to be. For this option, you can choose to not use or use a recorded timings and narrations depending on your content. I'll choose the first one for this example. Also note how you can set the default transition speed on each slide. Let's just go with 3 seconds for each slide. Click Create Video, choose your file destination, rename it, and start saving the video. As you can see, the default video format is in WMV. Not the best video format out there, but we're going to change it later in this module. There you have it, you've recorded your slides into a video. Welcome back. In this module, we're going to insert audio and video to your PowerPoint slides. First of all, for video, all you need to do first is to click on the Insert tab. Then, to the far right, click on the Audio button. Choose Audio from File to start importing your preferred audio from your computer. Once you insert the audio, a speaker and controller icon will appear. You can drag the icon to any position in slide. That's about it for adding audio. For video, go to the same Insert tab, look for Video, and click Video from File. Choose your desired video and resize it to fit your slide. Just click the Play button if you want to review the video. That's all for adding audio and video to your PowerPoint slides. Finally, in the next module, we're going to convert your default PowerPoint video format to a higher definition video format. For this section, I'll show you how to set your PowerPoint slides to a high definition landscape mode. Click the Design tab. From there, click on Page Setup, and a window box will pop up. Click the drop-down button for and choose On-Screen Show 16 by 9 option. Make sure that the slide orientation is set to Landscape. That's it. This will ensure that your video will be saved at its best resolution for your content. So make sure you set this setting first before you start filling your slides with content. Next, you'll learn how to add transitions and animations to your slides.